Welcome back on your Monday morning. Okay, weather impact alert in full effect. Ginger, what's the stretch that we have on this?
12 days.
12 days.
But more importantly, what was your son saying about Thursday's forecast for back to school?
So Mesa Public Schools starts back on Thursday. He's very stressed that it's going to be rainy, which will dampen his first day of school outfit. This is my son, by the way.
Yes, I love his style, though.
I love his style.
I mean, you
it's
spend
important
all summer planning that out.
Yes.
You don't want Mother Nature to rain on your parade.
Right.
Well, I think she's going to, because look at this. Now, this is just Monday. And keep in mind, the global impact from today is going to be the heat. We have been under the gun of that extreme heat for over 12 days. We're going to hit 13 tomorrow. But look what the National Weather Service has issued. A flash flood watch, areas in green. This goes into effect at 2 o'clock today to 10 o'clock. We also have a blowing dust advisory. It's just a little south of the metro, and that goes into effect after 4 o'clock. Friends, when the National Weather Service is preemptive about advisories like this, it kind of lets you know the strength of the storms that they expect to see convect by this afternoon. So what does that mean? We've got some powerful monsoon moisture. It's not widespread yet, but we're going to get there by the time we get into the weekend. I want to show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. I'm mapping it out hour by hour, futurecast. And as we start to zoom in, you can see what develops by about 10 o'clock tonight. Okay, we've got some cells that may be pretty active in nature, and could kick up some dust, could kick out even some thunder cell activity. So this is basically what has the concern of the National Weather Service. The volatility of, these cells that are going to move through, they're not coating the region, but they're isolated in variety, and because of that, we're going to be watching this very closely. We send out those alerts on our app, and you'll want to stay ahead because this is just the beginning. This week, we are picking up some rainfall, heavy lifting, higher elevations. Remember, Tucson, you've got that flash flood warning. So these cells come in fast and furious. They dump and then they leave. But again, they're very isolated. What's widespread? The heat that we're continuing to feel. Phoenix, at 4:45, we still have 100 degrees on the board. We're going to scale down these numbers. I bet once again, we're going to set a record warm, low temperature. We've been doing it every day since last week, and I think temps are going to be climbing up to about 114. So it is going to be sunny. It is going to be hot, not as hot as the weekend. It's not looking like records because the records for us are 116. Instead, I've got you at about 113 in Chandler, 114 in Levine, and 112 in Scottsdale. But temperatures are starting to scale down as monsoon moisture moves in. So Flagstaff, big heads up to you. You're going to start to see some mighty storms starting on Wednesday, lasting through the weekend, even though, again, we could get a kick-out shower as soon as tonight. Our biggest concern is the heat until we trade that out for monsoon moisture, and I think we're definitely looking for some active weather by the weekend, but basically daily we've got slight chances either overnight or late afternoon. Emma?
Wow, looking for